So here we have the Volkswagen Polo on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. If we approach the back of the vehicle, you can see that we've got reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further. And then underneath this tray section, even more space again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some controls. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 47,599. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information that's displayed there using buttons on the steering wheel for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. And you have other menus available to you as well. Back around to the beginning again. And the buttons that I was using to do that are just here. We have our phone controls, stereo controls as well. Stereo controls continue on the left-hand side along with cruise control for the car. Over into the centre next. We've got the main touchscreen. So you have a few physical buttons down the right and left-hand sides. For example, we're on the car menu at the moment. But once you enter a certain menu, you can then use the buttons on the screen. So you can see there radio-wise, we have DAB, FM and AM. It's worth pointing out that if you go to the menu button, you can access everything without using these physical buttons, should you wish to do so. Hitting the media button will take you to your own music, and you can listen to that via CD player, SD memory card input, USB input, auxiliary input, as you can see, and Bluetooth audio as well. So once you've paired your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, you can also stream your music wirelessly. And pairing your phone is easy. Hit the phone button and follow the instructions on screen from there. Above that, you can turn your parking sensors on and off. When they're on, you get a visual guide to these sensors with our hazard warning lights, reversing sensors, and this button turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. Working our way down from there, we have the air conditioning. So you can adjust the temperature, fan speed and direction of the air. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again, you can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature you set here. We have USB input, auxiliary input, 12-volt charging socket, 2 cup holders, some storage back here as well, and then a 5-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.